Mic check. Urbanization to start the rhyme greatly impacts all humankind. Building these roads to get places on time. But did you ever think we'd leave the water behind? Impervious cover is the culprit at the station. It prevents this awesome thing called percolation. Rain should filter through the ground by permeation. Instead we get runoff, huge devastation. All of that junk that's in the streets can't be filtered out and ends up in the creeks. Some of those species can't take the heat. The biodiversity starts looking quite bleak. Improving infrastructure comes at a great cost. Ever see those roads looking kinda gloss? That's the oil leaking from cars' exhaust. Double-crossed, biodiversity is lost.
Let's break it down. Sustainability, made up of 3 pillars. First, let's talk ecology. Comprised of flora, fauna, biodiversity. Easy to understand, it doesn't take a degree. All depends on water, it's a necessity, and we don't have the time for wasting so freely. Contaminating, aggravating, dominating, unsexy! Streams drying, trees trying, life dying, quite a tragedy. To the next pillar, our economy. States turning water to a commodity. Countries coming in, owning it privately. Who cares about the earth when you're making money? Profit over people, interest over insect, cash over climate, bread over beauty, all contributing to feed the rich and the wealthy. Let's switch it up. The next pillar, our society. We need water, yet we use it so wastefully. Completely unaware of potential scarcity. Clumsily contaminating so carelessly. Impeding global warming, yet no urgency. Contaminated streams with high turbidity won't feed growing populations successfully. No power to the people that I can foresee as we're running out of reservoirs rapidly.
No better time to talk about the government solutions. What we do to save the forest, mitigate pollution. Conservation is a tricky word with lots of uses. Half the time we mess it up and that's when we abuse it. Let me take you back to the year 89. Ivory, the elephants were out of time. Enter Richard Leakey, he was smart, he was sneaky. The conservation effort needed help and he was teaching. He cleaned up his department, expelled all the corruption. He changed the public image with ivory combustion. The poachers started running and the elephants came back. He knew the buying price for ivory dropped down just like that. Conservation doesn't come from powerful convictions. It doesn't come from chemicals or isolating species. It comes from understanding from environmental treaties. Before we end these bars and send you on your way, take a sec to think about what you learned today. Members of the generation doomed to feel the heat. Thanks for listening to the lesson and the homemade beat.